What's up, everybody? You all just give me a minute. I'm going to make sure I have the chat pulled up on my laptop as well. It makes it easier to follow. You can also let me know how the audio is. And I will go ahead and say right up front that this is a live stream that I am recording right now on July 23rd, and it's around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm saying that just because I've noticed with some of my past live streams, like days later, I'll see some people saying, yo, the audio is good. And I'm like, they think that it's live. So I'm letting it be known right now that I am recording this on July 23rd around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, just realize if you're watching the replay later on. But like I said, just give me a moment. I'm going to make sure I have this pulled up on my laptop as well. Y'all let me know how y'all are doing this evening too. Hey, good. Thanks for letting me know the audio is on point. Funko Pops and Unicorns, what's up? I see Edwin Vasquez up in here. What's up? Robert Kinzel, what's up? What's up to everybody? I'm just pointing out, certain people I'm familiar with, but I definitely appreciate everybody that's coming through. Elizabeth, how you doing? I can see some new names in here as well. That's good to see. Thank you. Okay. Good. Had wings for dinner. No, I'm not. I'm not a fan of Gabriel Iglesias, so I didn't worry about that fluffy pop. And with the way that release went, I'm glad I didn't get mixed up in that. Although I did say on my Instagram that I think it's kind of crazy how people were messaging him directly as if he was literally running the website at that moment. That didn't quite make sense to me. I mean, it's not like he was, sitting there manning the website. So I don't understand why people were going directly at him. Some of y'all must be new to the channel with some of the questions that I'm seeing already. I have a lot of unboxing videos or reviews and stuff of statues. I got plenty of statues. And I've said previously, like, the types of questions like, what's my favorite pop? How many pops do I own? I've answered those questions so many times that I actually have frequently asked questions videos on my channel. So if you want to know some of those, basic collector type questions, the answer to those, you can check out my frequently asked questions videos. Creole Mom Nisi, what's up? Yeah, so like I said, I'm not going to be answering those kind of standard collector questions just because I've answered them so many times and the answers are on my channel if you're really interested. Yeah, I know a lot of people are hyped about those new My Hero Academia pops. I will go over those in the next Funko news. So you all, I do have a hot cash haul sitting next to me. This is actually I actually ended up ordering twice using hot cash. So I'm going to go over the first order, which is the largest order that I have here. Glamour Funko, hey, how you doing? So yeah, this is the larger order, and like I said, I'm going to actually do a pre-recorded video for the next figures that I get since they all relate to each other. But this one is somewhat random, although y'all should know from the thumbnail at least one of the figures that I got. Forrest Gump, no. That movie to me, I enjoyed it for what it was. I don't know if it's really held up over time. And by the way, I'll say as well, Funko News questions, I'm not going to deal with those here either. This is about my hot cash haul. So if you really want Funko News, the next Funko News, but I'm not going to get into that really this evening though. Hey, I do have, they sent every pop here in a sorter except for one of them. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it was a space thing or something. But yeah, all of them are here in a sorter except for one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and go over this one first. Okay, so, and you actually can see it already through the bubble wrap that I've wanted to get for a while. And I just finally got to it. And I am checking my laptop. I know that the quality might not be as good this evening just because I think there's some issue right now with my internet access. it'll probably be better the next live stream that I do. But yeah, you see what we have here, Rescue, of course, from Endgame, which I really liked her inclusion in the movie. Y'all let me know what you think. I know some people were saying that they feel like it didn't make sense that she just got the armor and she already knew how to use it. But the way I look at it is that Tony Stark had actually already developed armor that could, pilot themselves and everything. So I'm pretty sure he would have given her all the tools that she needed, to be okay in the suit. And if the man can come up with time, figure out time travel, then I'll go with him figuring out how to make sure she could handle this suit. And you see here, they did actually add on the more recent releases here to the box. That Hulk, I finally saw it in store yesterday at Target because I went to exchange a pop. And anybody that follows me on Instagram, I got a damaged pop. I was able to exchange it. But yeah, I finally got to see that Hulk up close. That looks really cool. So I'm going to have to pick that up. I'm still not worried about that Thor because I got the FYE exclusive and I really like that one even more. So I do want to take this one out. I'm trying to see. Yeah, she does have a stand. The way they do the stand sometimes, you see how it's kind of down there separately? You can almost miss that. Yeah, so I will take this out right quick. In my chat, I'm going to reload my chat on my laptop. It does up sometimes every once in a while. I noticed that even when I'm checking out other people's live streams, I have to reload every once in a while. So yeah, pick up Rescue because I really like the look of her armor. Like the little bit of action she got to do too. It wasn't much, but especially when they were fighting, she and Iron Man were fighting back to back. That was really cool. Yeah, I don't know if the chat is freezing or either y'all are just really quiet. But if somebody did a repaint of Rescue with her actual comic colors, which are closer to Iron Man's colors, that would be pretty cool to see, especially if it was metallic. Okay, so yeah, of course, with it being Marvel, it's a bobblehead. The body is really skinny here. Yeah, I like the look of it. I'm glad I finally got this one. I like how she has these like boosters on the back. Looks sort of like wings there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I like this design. Gary said you're quiet. Yeah, I agree, Glamour Funko. I really do like this pop. I'm glad that she was a common too, because it wouldn't have been a surprise if they had made this an exclusive. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't have been surprised if they had put this into the collector core box. But I'm glad it's actually a common, pretty easy to get. Okay. Okay. So that's the first one. Like I said, that's the only one that they sent that was in bubble wrap. Everything else here is in a sorter. Any of the latest War Machines. I want to get the one that the Amazon exclusive. I want to get the Amazon exclusive War Machine. But right now with SDCC and these hot cash orders, I'm tapped out for a little bit, not for too long, but I will try to get that one. Okay. So I honestly I have these other ones, so this is really gonna be random. I'm not sure what is what. I'll just start taking out. And some of them I'll unbox. I'm not sure if I'm gonna unbox all of them though. We'll see as we go along. Yeah, Jason, I ordered all of my SDCC pops online, so it's going to take a while for them to get here. I actually do have 4 of them already, but I got at least 2 more on the way. And it's not like I have a big SDCC haul, but I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting, and I will put. Well, actually, I guess I'll do a live stream. Most people said they want to see a live stream for my SDCC haul, but it's not going to be a ton of pops. Okay, so the next one we have here, the one I just opened up in the sorter, we actually have Swifty Morty. I had really been hoping that they would make these. They did them as, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like they did these as minis first, but I'm really glad they went ahead and did the pops as well. And I'm glad that they have Morty looking very angry. If you've seen the suit, you know that he really lost it in this suit and really started purging and started enjoying the purge. I love too that they actually played that song by Tony. It feels good. That was so random but so funny that they used that song in the episode. Like you said, you only picked up the ones in the PJs from Endgame. That's yeah, the first wave. Uh, all of these are out except I don't think that the exoskeleton Snowball has released yet. I definitely want to pick that up. And I missed Dr. Xenon Bloom. He was on Hot Topics website. I missed him though. I want to get him because he has a cool glow to him. And then Berserker Squanchy I might pick up as well. Mr. Holly English. Hopefully, I'm confused why she was in a suit when the last time we saw her, she was no longer a regular Iron Man 3. Well, in Iron Man 3, they took the extremists out of her. That, but I don't think that Iron Man 3 really connects to Endgame necessarily. Yeah, I know that Gabriel Iglesias sold out. I don't know if they're going to restock or anything, but yeah, that release I know was kind of a mess. I still feel like people shouldn't have went directly at him the way they did, but it is what it is. This one actually comes with a stand too, even though his feet feel pretty sturdy. I'm surprised this one has a stand. Okay, so some of these stands can still be a pain to actually get them on. But yeah, like I said, he feels pretty sturdy, so I'm surprised that he has a stand here. Looks pretty cool, pretty true to the series, the episode, I should say. Very simple on the back, but yeah, it's accurate though. So yeah, I like it. You see, he all frowned up and stuff there. They actually sculpted that on his brow where he's frowning. Okay, so I do have, of course, the Purge Suit Rick, but like I said, these are actually they do have the names on the stickers. Let me see if I can go ahead and find. Yeah, this one should be Rick here in the Purge suit. My favorite SDCC pop this year. I'll cover that when I do my haul live stream. Okay, so yeah, here we have Rick in the Purge suit. And again, the expressions really do fit the episode because Rick he wasn't into it as much as Morty was. So you see him looking there very blasé. So that's, again, true to the character in the episode. I will go and get this one out as well. Y'all give me just a second here. Okay. I was just taking care of something in the chat. But yeah, I am getting this one out as well. Well, I tell you, collectors are a trip. I know SDCC just ended and some people are Comic-Con. And again, people, anything Funko News related, Funko News videos. And I already know I'm probably going to end up having to ignore some comments and maybe even blocking some people because I know there's going to be some people hounding me about when the My Hero Academia pops are coming out. But I really hope that people will be patient with those because they're not supposed to be out to the fall. Yeah, so yeah, there we got the Purge Suit Rick. He's on the stand as well. And his is different. Instead of having a hand like Morty has two hands, he actually has it changed up there where it's just a weapon at the end of his hand. I didn't notice that before. So that is a cool detail. Yeah, that's why you see his arms kind of extended there. So that's actually a cool detail. I didn't pick that up before. That's why, I always say it is important to at least get your pops out of the box once, check out the details. I know a lot of people are inbox collectors, but I do think, it's just beneficial to actually check out the details at least once. So these, and what I tend to do, the way that I'm taking these pops out, and this one came off the stand easy, but just the way that I'm sitting these out right now, usually after I do a video or a live stream, I actually will just leave these out for a while. Them just like this. So like literally before I set up for this live stream, I still had some figures up from that unboxing that I just did on my channel. And by the way, thanks for everybody that actually checks out my unboxing videos. I do appreciate that. Okay, so Should be another Rick and Morty related one in here. Let me find it real quick. Okay. And I know this can't be it. Oh, well, this is it. I'm surprised. This one actually feels kind of heavy. But yeah, we got another Rick and Morty related one going on here. I have not actually watched that preview yet from San Diego Comic-Con. They have I think the Gluty scene is up. I haven't actually watched it yet. Thank you for that, Creole Mom Nisi. She said that she likes the unboxings. I definitely appreciate that. Okay, so we have here Swifty Rick, and I definitely was waiting for this one to drop. This is one of my favorite episodes. I don't know. It's tough for me to say exactly what episode is my favorite. I think I like the episode with the parasites more, with all the different characters, but this one is definitely up there. This is at least probably in my top 3, I would say, favorite episodes. Okay, I like his the pose that he's in too is very fitting. Back of the box is the same as these other ones here. But yeah, since he's kind of low in the box, I will get him out. And looks like he has a stand too. I guess Funko's just kind of stand happy lately. Yeah, I know one thing. I see somebody talking about hot cash. One thing about hot cash is that items will clear out very quickly, so it can't be find anything that's really good. I will say this though, I know most of you here are probably strictly Funko Pop collectors, but around hot cash time, you might want to see what else they have. They have sometimes statues, minis, minifigures, just things by different companies. Definitely look around, because you could save good money on some other items as well, like bombshells. They actually put out exclusive bombshells and other things during hot cash time, and some Funko collectors are so laser focused on pops that they actually don't even see them. Oh, we got a problem here with this one. Let me show you all. Okay, so the pop itself is fine. I mean, like, it's true to the episode. I like the pivot, the pose that they chose, his expression, all of that is fine. But it does have a stand with it. But it seems like the way the foot is positioned, that this actually doesn't want to go flush with it. So I don't know, maybe it doesn't even really need to stand, but it definitely doesn't want to go on there evenly. So I'm trying to get in there about as far as I can, but yeah, that's kind of rough to get that in there. So had to work that stand some. Still doesn't seem like it's quite flush, but it's all right though. So yeah, I like the look of that. I'm trying to read the chat here as well. Yeah, the bombshells. It's a good time to pick up bombshells if you're into those when it's hot cash time. And by the way, shout outs, I should say, to 2 of my friends, Robert Kinzel and Lady Funko, me up with some hot cash. I actually didn't have any of my own because I haven't been shopping enough topic lately to have hot cash. So again, Robert Kinzel and Lady Funko, they actually hooked me up with some codes so I could get some orders in. Okay, and now this is not from Hot Topic, obviously here, but since I got the Get Swifty Rick, I did decide to get Swifty Morty as well. He's a Barnes and Noble exclusive, and they actually did well for me. By the way, you all let me know. It seems like maybe it's just my imagination, but doesn't it seem like a lot of people are getting damaged SDCC pops this time around? Maybe more than I've seen previously. Okay, so yeah, we got Swifty Morty here. I was almost hoping to do him with the keyboard. I thought that would have been cool. Okay, thank you for that, Glamour Funko. She said I could ask her for some hot cash time. I definitely appreciate that. But yeah, with Swifty Morty, I was almost hoping they would actually give him the keyboard, but him with the tambourine, that works too. That's fine. And yeah, once again, and like I said, they've really gotten stand happy here lately. Looks like I am taking about all of these out. Oh, this one, I've never seen them do this. So the stand is actually separate here. in a little baggie like that. So I've never actually seen them before. Okay. Oh, check that out there. What they put on the box. Oh yeah. That's what he was saying in the episode. I'm gonna have to check now and see if they got something on the Rick box. Funko does that sometimes. They put little sayings and stuff on the tabs. In fact, they did that with Office Pops. If you have any of the Office Pops, check the tabs of the boxes because they're probably sayings from the characters on there. Oh, Robert, don't stress it. You're all right, man. What's up to anybody that's joining the stream late here? Thanks for coming through. I'm glad to hear that, Gary. Gary said he doesn't have any damaged pops from SDCC. But I know some people got damaged ones from, well, I got a damaged one from Target, but luckily they did exchange it. I know some people have had damaged ones from Walmart, Walgreens, you know, with Wong. So, yeah, some people have gotten some damaged pops. Hot topic for me, though, has always been pretty solid. I'm trying to get him on the stand. Actually, I don't think this stand was really meant for it. Works, though. You just have to kind of jam it on there. Lori, thank you for coming through. She said it's the first time checking out a stream. But yeah, there you see him with the tambourine. He actually has his hand ready to clap it. So this is cool. Yeah, like I said, I was kind of hoping for the keyboard with him, but this is cool, though. I do this. Oh, Robert. If you all follow Robert Kinzel on Instagram, you'll see why he's making that joke about damage. Yeah, he had a bad experience. That was very rough. Lady Funko, thanks for joining us. And I was just letting people know, Lady Funko, that you helped me out with some hot cash. I definitely appreciate that. It's good to see some very cool people up in here and hear some friends and some new faces as well. Definitely appreciate you all coming through. So yeah, this is all we got so far. Let me recap real quick. Of course, we got Rescue from Endgame. We got the Pursuit Rick and Morty. Then we got to get Swifty Rick and Morty. There are a lot of Rick and Morty sets. I do have a couple of them. I really got into the series kind of late though, so there's a lot of early Rick and Morty pops that I don't have, and I'm really not going to stress over them because they steadily have new stuff on the way. So yeah, I already still have, even without having the early Rick and Morty pops, I still have a large Rick and Morty collection. The only early thing that I missed I want to go back and get eventually is the Buff Rick and Summer, but that's a bit pricey, so no rush on that. Hopefully I'll find it at a good price someday. But yeah, the Buff, so that's like a grail for me. Conquest Fix says the window of my King and Kodos 2-pack came crushed. I can't return it. Well, you said some more there, but that actually has been restocking some, so do keep your eyes open. I don't know if they'll get it in store or not, but maybe you can, I don't know, talk to somebody at a GameStop, see if there's any way to work that out, because it has been getting restocks. Don't give up on it yet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep it moving here. And the next one is definitely one I got excited about this when I saw this revealed here, because this is from one of my favorite classic movies. I call it a classic, not everybody calls it a classic. I wonder if anybody can guess what this might be. Okay, it's a comedy. It's from an old comedy that I'm a big fan of. Does anybody want to take a guess what this pop is? In fact, I'll give it a second, see if anybody can guess what this is. It's a classic comedy, in my opinion. It's a classic, one of my favorite movies, and I have been waiting on this one. And I'm checking the chat here as well. Oh, that's good, Robert. He said he was able to return his Demogorgons for store credit. He ended up with 2 crushed Demogorgons. That's a shame. Yeah, Robert, if you know, you definitely can't say anything. Funko Pops and Unicorn says she's to guessing. That's all right. Oh, props to Mr. Holly English. Yep, Teen Wolf. Yeah, this is one of my favorite comedy movies. I said before, I forgot when I even brought it up. It may have actually been in Funko News, but I said that whenever I would catch this movie on TV, I would just have to watch it, because I love the movie that much. And yeah, I like that they actually did the comment of him in the basketball uniform, because really when I think about Teen Wolf, that's what comes to my mind, him playing basketball first. But the whole movie to me is good. I really enjoyed this movie. I will say I do like Tommy Boy as well, but I didn't actually worry about getting the pops though. And Monty Python and the Holy Grail, I've never actually seen the full movie. I've seen like the most well-known scene, the Black Knight scene, but that's it, I think. The flap of that Rick box to get Swifty Rick. I want to see if they put anything in there to check that first, because it could be, not safe for work exactly. So I'll see. But Tommy Boy, I almost thought about getting Tommy Boy the exclusive, I think, where Tommy was ripping the little jacket or little coat. Okay, so there's the box again. Gonna set this up here. Yeah, and then we had the pop here, which I know a lot of people are saying, they're probably gonna end up doing Teen Boy. No, excuse me, Teen Wolf. I don't know why I said Teen Boy, but Teen Wolf, they probably will end up doing him flocked, which I could definitely see that happening. And if they did that, I would double dip. I'd be fine with it. I like to, you see it says his team, the Beavers. Yeah, this is really cool. Uh, what shells do I use for my pops inbox? Um, I'm not sure what you mean by that. I have different types of shells going on. It's not exactly consistent in my collection. Mm. But yeah, like I was saying though, I think they will do him flocked eventually. If he sells enough. If he sells enough, and I actually will pick him up if they do him that way. That'd be fine with me. And check out the fangs there, the bottom fangs. I really like the look of that. A lot of times with characters like this, they mainly focus on the top fangs, but I think actually focusing on the bottom fangs makes them look even more wolf-like. The Teen Wolf show, uh, I did watch it a little bit. Not really. I didn't really enjoy the tone of it though. I thought it was too serious, so I couldn't get into it. Yeah, the Jack and Glad, the SDCC one. Yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, that's the one that I did exchange. But like I said, I'll share my SDCC pops together. This one actually has some heft to it. I'm sure it's mainly because of the head scope. Usually that's where a lot of the weight comes from with pops anyway. But this one doesn't have a doesn't need it. It's very sturdy. I like the basketball too. The basketball actually feels like a basketball, which is kind of crazy. It really does feel like it is a basketball. So yeah, this is a very cool pop. Even the way that the beard here matches up with the hair. There's no sloppy overlap. You can see the glue just a little bit, but it's not too bad. So they did a really good job with this pop. I'm glad to have this one. Thank you for that, Red. Da, da, da. Oh, so Haley, you're the opposite for me. See, I like the movie ones. I'm not worried about the TV show. And I got just two pops here left. And like I said, before I get to them though, let me check this box real quick. I just want to see if Funko snuck anything onto the flaps here. Yeah, Hydrox. I've seen other people say that too about a pop ride, a Teen Wolf doing the handstand on the van. But that would depend on how well these other Teen Wolf pops sell. Because it would be cool to have yeah, it would be cool to have like supporting characters as well, like Styles. I definitely would like to see Styles as a pop. And maybe even Booth. So they did sneak something on the box here for to get Swifty Rick. I'm Mr. Bulldogs. I didn't realize said. I thought he was saying I'm Mr. Bulldog. It says I'm Mr. Bulldogs. So that's cool. That is a really funny song. It doesn't make a bit of sense, but it is funny. Thank you for that, Don. Don always very supportive with his comments. I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, Hydrox. Like I said, I'd like to see Booth character. Styles was a great character too, even though he was very self-serving, but he is a funny character though. I haven't seen that actor too much except for I think he was in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I think he had an episode And what else? He was in an episode of Seinfeld too. Now that I think about it, yeah, because he was bugging Elaine about it, I think. Yeah, Glamour Funko. Like I said, sometimes with certain TV series, it seems like mainly they will sneak little quotes onto the flap sometimes. And again, with the Office Pops, they did that. Okay, so next one here. We're definitely changing gears here. No more Rick and Morty here, and we're moving away from fiction stuff here. So I showed you all. Actually, I did it on a previous live stream. I showed you the American History Pops that were exclusive from Target. So now I do have the commons here. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw Buffy the little spider. It's almost like, yeah, it's like that original symbol for Spider-Man. I think that's pretty cool. Now, Esteban, and remember, everybody's checking out the chat. Please explain what you mean by this, because Esteban commented this on the Funko News videos as well. He says, "Can you help me with SDCC, Kang, and Kodos?" So please explain exactly what you mean by that. Okay, and we got the sorter box. I always like to these upside down, but here we have Benjamin Franklin, who was never a president. It still trips me out how many adults. I can understand kids, being confused on that, but it seems like there's way too many American adults that think that Benjamin Franklin was a president just because he's on money. Yes, he was a founding father. He did have a lot of ideas that he shared early on, to help shape the country, but he was not a president, though. Actually, I think they wanted him to be at one point, but he didn't go for it, though, because a lot of founding fathers, they were nervous about ending up being like King Henry. So, there were some that actually turned it down. Even who was it? I want to say even Thomas Jefferson initially turned down being a president. So yeah, there's way too many people that get that wrong. Oh, Robert, I'll well, let's chat. I'll message you after the stream. We'll talk about Pennywise there. We'll talk about that. Uh, uh, uh. Oh, well, I'm glad, Red. I'm glad I taught you something there, though. Like I said, there's a lot of adults believe that just because he is on money. I like that they have the real picture there. I gotta say again, though, I really think Funko missed the opportunity. There should be some historical information back here on these American history pops. Teach people a little something. Like even the fact of him not being a president could have been something back here. So yeah, that just feels like a missed opportunity in a way. And not just with the American history pops, but with some other pops. Sometimes it'd be cool if they put a little information on the back. I would appreciate that. You all let me know what you think about that, though. Yeah, very smart man. A lot of ideas, a lot of great ideas, and a bit of a player too, from what it sounds like. They claim women in France and stuff or whatever. I don't know. I don't know about all that, but that's what I've heard. What else they do as far as American history is concerned? I'm definitely waiting on Washington Cross in the Delaware, which should be out. Wow, it's going to be out next week. Now that I think about it, yeah, Washington Cross in the Delaware, in that for that to drop. So yeah, here we have Benjamin Franklin. Of course, he has his glasses on. They actually did put lenses in. They don't always do that with characters that wear glasses, but they actually have lenses in there. His hair is on point to, of course, the pictures and the paintings of him, I should say. And of course, they did him with the kite. And he has the key on there. That's pretty cool. I like too that the kite, the string of it, how it goes around there, flexible. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I like this. This really is a cool look. That Okay, Esteban says, "Man, I get help with someone tracking one for me and mailing it to me because all my Game Stops are sold out." Esteban, I don't do that. I help the community by providing information. I don't even know you, so I'm kind of surprised that you would ask me at that's not something I get into. And I kind of figured that's what you were getting at, but no. I help out my friends and I help out the community by sharing information, but I'm not doing that for somebody I don't even know. And you all let me know if I'm being unreasonable, but somebody I know nothing about asking me to help track something down and ship it to them, that just doesn't seem reasonable to me. Yeah, there's a key on the kite. Remember, he was using the kite to check for electricity from lightning. Basically, I guess he's using it like a conductor. I can't actually don't remember the full story. It's been a long time since I heard that story about the kite. You got me curious now. That's something I'm gonna have to check out after this live stream. I want to see exactly what that was about, but I know it related to checking for electricity with lightning. Seeing about conducting electricity or something. So I have to check that out. Any Funko News questions I'll deal with as far as Funko News is concerned. And I got to say, for some people that come to my live streams looking for Funko News information, I'm not just a machine that spits out Funko News. I'm showing my hot topic haul. That's why I made sure I titled this correctly. No clickbait. I said hot cash haul. No SDCC pops yet. This is not a Funko News video. I really wish some people wouldn't treat me like a machine that's just here to spit out information. I got one last pop here, and you all should know what it is because, I had Benjamin Franklin. So next here, we got one. I think this was the main one that caused some controversy, and I'll talk about it here in a second. But thank you, Don Turner. Exactly. I'm a collector first. I'm not just spitting out information, though. But yeah, we have here George Washington. And like I said, I think this is really the one that caused controversy because he did own slaves. Now the thing though, and this shows where some people kind of stop short with their learning, I guess, or not even really making an attempt to learn. It's just I think some people really just look for reasons to be angry. So the story that I know of is that George Washington, it's not like he really had slaves of his own, but I think that I think they were sort of inherited, and it might have actually been his wife's family as well. But it's not like he actually bought slaves himself. And you got to realize it was a different time period, and obviously, it's not exactly something that he supported because of all the things that he did for the country. As a matter of fact, based on all the things that I have learned, it really seems like America would have not have won the Revolutionary War if it were not for George Washington and all of his military strategies. So, I think with any historical figure, we can look at negative things about their past. Even, like I said, Benjamin Franklin was kind of notorious for being a player, basically. I think if you dig around enough, you're going to find negative things about anybody from history. But for me, I still, appreciate this pop. I like the design of it. I also like I said, his military strategy. He was a really smart individual that helped to turn the tide of the Revolutionary War. So that's why I appreciate it. My favorite history pop, that actually is a good question. I probably would have to go with the Uncle Sam, just to be obvious. The Uncle over at it right now. The Uncle Sam one just catches your eye so much. That's why that's my favorite. It's like, if you glance at all the history pops together, that's the one that really stands out. But like I said, I really am looking forward to Washington crossing the Delaware as well. Definitely want to pick that up next week. Again, I will point out and see they actually have, I don't really get what they're doing with the boxes here. This one has Abraham Lincoln on the back, but he's an exclusive. So maybe they hadn't figured that out yet when they were working on these. That's kind of, they would have a common then one exclusive on the back and not have the other ones. So I don't understand that. Yeah, slavery definitely still exists. I don't want to get too heavy into, that type of stuff with this live stream, but yeah, it actually still is. Human trafficking is an issue as well. As a matter of fact, with me being near Myrtle Beach, I actually think human trafficking is even an issue in this area because I've seen billboards and stuff about it, people saying to fight against it. It's like, wow, but I think it's something that does pop up in tourist areas. You'll notice a lot of times in tourist areas, there are women working there that have these accents. They're from different parts of the world, especially like Eastern Europe and stuff, so you never know exactly what's going on. But yeah, This is a great pose for Washington. I like that they have the nose sculpted on too. The hair sculpt is really nice on him. With the wig, of course, I suppose. But yeah, I think this is a cool looking pop. And I guess it's kind of double dipping to get this one and then get Washington crossing the Delaware. It doesn't matter to me though. I want both of them. Oh no, this Hydrox said I'm gonna run out of room, but this is the last one. This is the last one that I picked up for Hot Cash. Remember, all of these were purchased along with Hot Cash, except for the Get Swifty Morty. And I actually did make one other purchase with Hot Cash, but I'll do that in a recorded video whenever those pops arrive, since they are related to each other. Okay, I'm gonna check the chat here. I see, am I excited for Agent Venom? I'm not a fan of box. I actually can't even remember if I pre-ordered that pop or not. If I didn't, I rather would just wait actually and maybe try to find Agent Venom. I might go second hand with it just to make sure I get one that doesn't have a damaged box, because pop in a box can be notorious for damage and poor customer service. So I think I'd rather just wait on that. Kennedy pop, I could agree with that. I don't know. Some people might feel, I don't know. I'm not sure how people would feel about that. I think it would be cool though. I've said before, as far as other history pops, and you all, I'm kind of at the point of the stream. I'm just going to check out some questions, see what you all are talking about. But history pops, the main one I think they got to do Martin Luther King Jr., like delivering his I Have a Dream speech. I'd be really surprised if they can't work that out. I think that would be cool. Yeah, Red, I'm with you. Terminator 2 pops, I definitely want to see. You ordered the Nova PX previews. I'm waiting on that too. I think I got my pre-order in on that one. Besides the Crystal Heisenberg, what was one of my worst trading experiences? And yeah, the Crystal Heisenberg, I've talked about that in the past. That one, actually, I saw the box earlier. The box is like down there on the bottom shelf behind those pops, and it was shipped with a pin mark on it. So obviously that's something that happened before the person shipped. And the guy had two different boxes, so he showed me the one that was good to go, and then shipped me the one that was messed up. But as far as other bad trading experiences, some of you might be able to identify with this. It wasn't one particular incident, but it's really annoying when somebody says they want to do a trade and then they won't tell you what they're looking for. It's always, what do you have? What do you have? Enough. That is really irritating. That's actually why I don't do or with people that I don't know. I'll trade with friends, but strangers out of the blue, no, I'm not even bothering anymore, because too many people, they act like they want to trade and then they just make it so difficult. So yeah, I'm not into trading with people I don't know anymore. And I feel like this is my bit of advice. If somebody doesn't have an in search of list, if they can't tell you what they're looking for, don't waste your time, because that's all they're going to do is give you the runaround. Robert, my day was good. Thanks for asking. My day is pretty good. Just a chill day. I did start working on the next Funko news, and I saw some questions about Funko news. I'm not trying to completely put that down, but I do the video specifically for that. So I've already started working on that one. Upcoming releases, I'm going to get all of the second wave of Venomized pops. Even though I don't think they're as cool as the first wave, I'm still looking forward to getting those. So that's probably one of the main things that I'm looking forward to. Oh, Anne Marie, you must be new around here. I'm not into Pokemon. Nothing against it, but it's just not one of my fandoms. Daryl, thanks for coming through. Good to see you here. Rosa Parks, I don't know, because remember there was, maybe you don't remember, but there was the issue with Outkast when they did the Rosa Parks song. They ended up getting sued, I think, because of using Rosa Parks' name. So I don't know if they could actually do a Rosa Parks pop or not. You remember with these real people, they got to, they always have to get the rights to do things. So yeah, there's some people they may not be able to get the rights to. What Batman is that with Superman there green? Well, maybe you're talking about this. That's just a gold Batman from Batman versus Superman. That mini there. That's all. It's just a Batman versus Superman Batman, but and he's armored up. He has the gold paint job. Yeah, I could tell there's some new people here. I'm not really into anime that much. I just haven't really been into it lately. I've tried, but I can't really get into it. But as far as anime pops are concerned, I think that the original Shenron pop is probably my favorite anime pop. Although I am looking forward to getting a look at the glow in the dark Deku because I'm kind of a sucker for glow in the dark pops. Moon landing pops would be dope. I do agree with that, definitely. The Human Torch pop, I do have that pre-ordered. Looking forward to that one. I'll probably get Namor too, even though I'm not as crazy about Namor, but it's like might as well. Thank you for that Glamour Funko. I appreciate it. Yeah, Hydrox, I saw that too. That X-23 is supposed to be glow in the dark, but I want to wait to actually, see full confirmation on that though. Favorite Marvel pop, I can't even call that. There's way too many Marvel pops that I like. So that's an honest answer. I could not choose a favorite Marvel pop. There's just no way. It was way too many I like. Well, it's all good, Anne Marie. Uh, X-23 Venomized is the best looking one. She does stand out. Yeah, because Daredevil with that all that red is kind of plain Jane looking. Even Thanos doesn't look as cool as I thought he would, Venomized. And then the way that his outfit is done, it almost looks like he's wearing a skirt. So I don't know, maybe it looks cooler up close. Yeah, Daryl, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well too. Funko Pops and unicorns, you have more discipline than most collectors, I think. Like she really just sticks to those few that she wants, and that's it. But for me, I'm trying to keep up with all the Venomized figures. So yeah, I see myself getting that. And my voice kind of faded there. I was actually looking back at my Venom collection. It's pretty thorough. In fact, does anybody I'll see if I can move the camera. If that's all, if you want to see it, if does anybody want to actually see my Venom collection if you haven't seen it before, just let me know in the chat if you want to check it out. Glamour Funko says she has no discipline. I think we all have it to an extent, but yeah, sometimes we do get caught up in trying to be a completionist. Oh, I see a lot of people saying yes. Y'all give me a moment here. Just give me a second to see if I could work this out to show you my Venom collection. I'm checking the chat here too. Okay, I'm actually going to see if I could take this off the stand here. So give me just a second. Oh, the 10-inch Thanos, yeah. That is a large figure. By the way, on my wall up here, you see posters and things that have been sent my way. But yeah, here's my Venom collection. You see I got many figures up here. That is a I forget the name of it now. It's been so long. Disney Infinity, I think. Oh, Robert. Yeah, Robert saw the calendar. Yeah, Robert, I keep up with the calendar. There's a calendar that Robert created that I do keep on point with. I actually have, you see, I have the FYE exclusive Carnage, and then I have the Venomized, well, part of the Venomized Wave Carnage, but then I did head swaps. I got extras of those, and I did head swaps there. Yeah, we got the Venomized Iron Man. Got a couple more Venom items here, the smaller items up top, keychain there. That was from the Venom box. Actually had two of these, that little Venom figure there. Then we got Venomized Loki, Venomized Ghost Rider. Black Panther took a while to get. I was worried that I'd missed him altogether. I was really worried I missed out on him. But he came back into stock, I think. But I don't know. Somebody might end up sending that to me. I can't even remember. I know I got some help with my Venomized collection. We got Venomized Cap there. Bottom row, Venomized Hulk. Venomized Hulk was actually my personal favorite figure from last year. That's the Venom from the Collector Core. We got that glow-in-the-dark anti-Venom. A viewer was nice enough to send that my way. Then we got the actual Venom, Eddie Brock. These are the original figures here. This one actually is a custom. Then you see the original figures. And yes, they are out of box. I know that bothers some people, but it's my collection. Yeah, so that's my Venomized collection going on there. And I'm not going to give you all the full tour. I'm not doing all that right now, but somebody asked about my horror collection. Yeah, you see a lot going on there. So that's my horror collection. I don't know, maybe I'll do a tour of that some other time. But yeah, that's the calendar that Robert Kinzel created right there. See July, he's got Wonder Woman up there. And then I didn't even mark the calendar yet, but I like that he has Joker and Harley up here for August, because I need to mark the calendar. August 15th is my birthday. So I'll take care of that. I'll mark this calendar later on. Y'all forgive me for the Blair Witch camera work here. Let me get this back down on the stand. Yeah, if my spot wasn't kind of messy, I got a lot of stuff up in here. If it wasn't so wild, I probably would do like a full tour, but it's just way too much stuff up in here. Robert, Robert, I'm not sure if you're still here or not. You can let the people know if you plan on doing another calendar. You definitely need to promote that more. I think a lot of collectors would buy a... Yeah, Glamour Funko just asked, Robert. So you need to let the people know if you're going to do another one for next year. I think a lot of people will pick that up. Oh, somebody asked why I have two anti-Venoms. One of them is glow in the dark. One is the box lunch exclusive. I know they look the same, but one is actually glow in the dark. Now I'm checking the chat again. I'm gonna wrap things up here soon because I usually stream for about an hour. That's usually like my max. I'm not sure how some people stream for like hours and hours and do those 12-hour live streams and 24-hour live streams. Not me. I don't have the energy for all that. But I'm checking the chat real quick before I wrap up to see if there's any other questions I want to answer. Well, I didn't really show them real well, but I do have the Toxin over there and Spider Carnage as well. They were like turned to the side. I do have those as well. Oh, I know that's got to be a challenge, Creole Mom Nisi. She says she can't have her whole collection on display because of her son. I definitely understand that. My collection is... He asked how many rooms basically my collection covers. At this point, it's tough to describe. Like the room I'm in right now is a lot of my collection, but I had to expand. So there's the area that I kind of just showed you all where my horror collection is. I might as well call that a separate room. So that's the second. I expand into there. Then the room that used to be has pops in it. And then I have like a front hall area too that has pops. So I guess you could say 4 different areas in my house have pops. But I still don't have a collection as large as some people. Like I have around about 700 pops. You know, which, like I said, compared to some people, that's actually not that much for how long I've been collecting. But I do downsize every once in a while. SLK50 TV, you must be new to my channel. Asked if I have any Master of the Universe. Definitely. I have a a good, pretty good Master of the Universe collection. I just don't have the vaulted figures. But yeah, I've showed those off several times in the past. I definitely have some. Dun, dun. Again, no Funko news now. I deal with Funko news with Funko news. Oh, Mighty, this, then I probably will go ahead and wrap things up. And again, I definitely appreciate everybody that came through to hang out. But this was a good question here, and I'll probably address this again when I do my San Diego Comic-Con video. But he asked if I think that this year was a lackluster San Diego Comic-Con. So it's sort of yes and no, just because I think there were some cool pops. For some people to say that this con was garbage altogether, that doesn't make sense to me, because there really were some cool figures, and some of the same people that call this con garbage, they went out shopping too. So you can't, to me, call it completely garbage if you ended up picking some stuff up. Obviously there was some heat this time around, but maybe not nearly as good as last year. I got to say that if I'm going to compare this year to last year was really solid. So DC was kind of a letdown this year, but it is what it is. Cons are kind of up and down regardless. So I don't feel like this year was completely trash. Not as bad as some people say it was, but it could have been better. Definitely could have been better. And I'm surprised there was nothing on the Funko shop I was interested in. I'm actually kind of relieved though, because that would have been a headache. Yeah, Fun Days pops are always high price, but I will say with the box of fun, the box of fun actually has some solid figures in it. And I feel like people that were at Fun Days might be kind of, they might actually feel kind of slighted if they weren't able to order a box of fun, because the box of fun really does have some heat in it. So, and I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, somebody did they may either said, I think they may have said it in the comments, I can't remember for sure, but somebody did point out that the Aladdin Freddy Funko, or the Genie, I should say the Genie Freddy Funko, was not actually at Fun Days, so that might be in the box of fun as well. We'll have to wait and see if that's true or not. But if that's the case, then yeah, I mean the box of fun is pretty legit this year, so. But yeah, the Fun Days pops are definitely going to be high in value for a good while. I don't know if those prices will come down for a long time. Yeah, I know Robert liked this year. Robert got a lot of pops this year and helped out other collectors as well, which is always a beautiful thing. I like to see collectors helping each other out. Creole Mom Nisi, stay under 400. We'll see how long you can do that. That's tough. 400 is actually not very much at all when it comes to pops. Tanner, that's cool. Yeah, definitely let me know. I'm going to be really interested to see anybody that got a box of fun. I really want to hear from you what you got. And I'm really interested to see what people got from the box of fun. So please share whenever you get yours. And of course, I'll do a video when I get mine. I'm really interested in that. And this year is just so much better than last year. Last year with that like high school prom type theme, it just it wasn't that the greatest for me. And the characters that they chose as well, other than the Pennywise, what wasn't very interesting in my opinion. Yeah, the Venom Freddy Funko, that would be beautiful to have, but super rare. And thank you, Creole Mom Nisi, for the appreciation. But yeah, I'm seeing more Funko news questions, so yeah, it's definitely time for me to wrap up. But yeah, I think I really appreciate everybody that came through, and oh, I see somebody talking about the box of fun. Yeah, if you share your box of fun on Instagram and you follow me, you could tag me. If you want to share it that way, that's cool. Tag me with your box of fun. I definitely will check that out. But yeah, again, thanks for everybody for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate that. And people that watch not only my live streams, but also my pre-recorded unboxings, that really is appreciated. Again, I know some people look at me as just the Funko news guy, but I am a collector first, like somebody else said. So I'm glad that, some of you do appreciate that about me. But yeah, and the San Diego Comic-Con haul is not going to be a big haul, but whenever I get the last figure in, then I will do that. I think one of my figures is going to take a while to ship though. So I don't know when that video, when that live stream is going to be, so be patient on that, please. But yeah, I will live stream that because it seems like most people want to see a live stream for that. But again, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. This really was fun. It's like, really good to see a lot of new faces and a lot of people I'm very familiar with to come hang out with me. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, I'll talk to you all again real soon.